It is a startling statistic. On average, 20 people die each day in the U.S. waiting for an organ transplant. But a local nonprofit is helping increase the number of transplant surgeries and improve awareness of organ donations.
They just got a unique donation from a retired North Shore police officer. As Boston 25 News anchor Chris Flanagan shows us, it's thanks to his passion for airplanes.
I was born into flying.
Flying has always been in Joe Michallyszyn's bones.
When I was 12 years old, I used to walk from my house on Washington Street in Peabody to Beverly Airport to watch the aircraft, which is 5 miles away.
For nearly 50 years, the Beverly Airport has been the 83-year-old Michallyszyn's home away from home. He got his pilot's license in 1971 and has been flying ever since.
I was the youngest pilot in Beverly, and when I gave up flying, I was the oldest pilot.
Michallyszyn began flying while he was a Salem police officer. He spent 20 years on the force until he retired as captain in 1982. And this past summer, he retired from flying. He says he called it quits thanks to some divine intervention.
I got a message from up above. God, he says, you're old enough. I think you should stop flying. I paid no attention to it, so I continued to fly for another month. Same thing happened a month later.
Shortly after he claims he got the call from higher up to retire from the sky, Michallyszyn sold his airplane, a 1969 Cessna 150K. He took the proceeds and donated them to MatchingDonors.com. The Canton-based nonprofit helps link people who need organ transplants with potential donors.
Sometimes to the point of the person having to put off the transplant that they really need, a life-saving transplant, until the time when they can go for the money. But we all help them out. We help them out with that.
20 people die in the United States every day waiting for an organ transplant. Joe Michallyszyn says if he can help even one person, it's worth it.
Makes me feel exceptionally well, happy, grateful that I gave it up.
That's
awesome. Way to go, Joe. He donated about $20,000 to MatchingDonors.com. And Carrie, certainly every little bit helps.
Chris, it's so important because so many people are in desperate need of organ transplant. As we said, the list is really long.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. The average wait time for an organ donation is between 7 and 10 years. That's on the government's list. Matching Donors says on their wait time is about 6 months. And last year, they were responsible for about 150 surgeries. So certainly doing some great job. And Joe certainly helping out as well. So it's nice to see.
Every little bit helps. A lot of people don't have that much time, so it's an important thing to remember.
It certainly is.